Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1987 movie Hellraiser. So, in this movie, an unfaithful woman named Julia had an affair with her husband's brother who, after his death, is able to find a way to come back to life, but he's completely his body's inside out. In order to get his body back to its regular strength and look like a normal human again, he has to have her bring people for him to kill into the bedroom, and so that he can kill them and take a part of their soul and gain a little bit more of his body back as he does it. And he starts getting his strength back and his taste back and all of his senses back and stuff as each person gets killed and everything. And in the end, it comes down to a big final showdown between him and his niece, Kirsty, and also he's trying to get away from the Cenobites who are trying to get him and take him back to their dimension after he escaped after being dead. Everything. They're like these creatures from hell that love inflicting pain, and they don't know the difference between pleasure and pain. And they have like these BDSM costumes and stuff. It looks pretty cool though. That they look pretty awesome. They have awesome makeup effects on these characters. But I really enjoyed Hellraiser. I thought it was a really entertaining movie. It's one that's been on my radar for years. I've been wanting to see this movie since I was a kid, and I don't know why I never got around to it. I think part of it is I wanted to wait till I got it on DVD, and I ended up getting the entire franchise because I'm a completionist and I would like to see all of the Hellraiser movies at least once to say I've seen them. And I think that's one of the reasons it took me so long to see this movie. But I really enjoyed it. I think the cast in here are really great, especially Ashley Lawrence as Kirsty. She's not in this movie a lot. She's like more of a supporting character because the main character is more Claire, who is giving these people to Frank for him to kill so that he can regain his strength and stuff. And she's not like the best character. Like, she's not a very good person and stuff. But I think that Claire Higgins does a good job playing Julia, and she really fits the role really well, and brings that, even though she's not a fully likable character, she's still somewhat sympathetic and stuff too. The way she's written, it works pretty well. And then you got Andrew Robinson as Larry Cotton, her husband, and Julia's dad, and he's really good in this movie. He's kind of campy. There's parts where he has to be really creepy and stuff too, but he does a good job playing Larry. I think he was pretty good in this movie. And Sean Chapman as Frank Cotton is really good too. He's pretty creepy and stuff. Most of the time he's buried under makeup and stuff because of the way his character is being inside out, but he looks awesome. The makeup effects in here just look amazing, and this has some of the best visual effects in an 80s horror movie that I've seen in a while. I love the visuals in this movie. The makeup effects on the Cenobites are great. All 4 Cenobites are really awesome. My favorite being Pinhead, of course. I mean, he's the main one, of course, so how could you not love him? But I also really loved Butterball. I just think he looks really cool. I love his sunglasses and stuff, and the makeup effects on him look really great. And then you got the female Cenobite, and she's pretty good. She doesn't do a lot, but she's pretty good. And then you got Chattering Cenobite, which has this really creepy chattering noise he does with his teeth. He has no eyes, and he's probably the creepiest looking out of them, but he's also one of the coolest looking ones and everything. So I think they were all pretty good. But yeah, I think they're all really awesome looking, and I've been waiting years to see this movie and see Pinhead in action. I've seen pictures of him and toys of him and everything, but I'd never actually seen Pinhead in action before until I saw this movie, and I gotta say he's pretty cool. He's not in this one as much and everything. I heard he's in the sequels a little bit more, but whenever he is on screen, he steals the show, and really all the Cenobites do, but especially him. I love his iconic line, "I've got such sights to show you," which I have heard that saying before. I've heard people quote that line before, but I had never really heard the version from the movie, and the way he says it is just pretty cool. He's kind of creepy, but also pretty cool and stuff too. So I really like Pinhead. I think he's a good villain and everything, but I think Frank was a pretty good villain too. And this is a pretty good story. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. The visuals look amazing in here. There is some of the claymation visual effects that they had a lot in the 80s. It doesn't hold up very well, but there is more practical makeup effects and sets and stuff to make up for it, so it kind of evens it out. And Clive Barker does a really great job directing it. I've never read the story this is based on. I might have to look for it sometime and read it, but I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the franchise. I've heard that they're not very good after the first 2 or 3 sequels, but I'm still looking forward to seeing how this franchise turned out. I had a lot of fun with this one. I think it's a really fun entry, or a fun movie in the horror genre that I had never seen yet. And as hyped as I was afraid I was going to be disappointed with it, and I really wasn't. I wasn't like totally blown away by it. I'm not going to say that I'm instantly a huge Hellraiser fan yet and everything, but I did like the movie a lot, and I think this is one I'm going to enjoy even more as I rewatch it in the future and everything. And I think it's going to become one of my favorites because it is a really good movie and everything. And I kind of want to see more of Clive Barker's stuff. I loved his work on this and Candyman, and I've seen, I think, maybe 1 or 2 other movies that he's done, so I kind of want to see more of Clive Barker's stuff. But I love this movie. I love how it builds up the suspense and stuff, and it's a slow burn and everything. And we get the cool kills too, though. Yeah, I think it just worked. The way this movie is told and worked and everything, it just works. It's a really entertaining movie. So I'd say I'd give Hellraiser an 8 out of 10. It's really enjoyable. Not my most favorite movie ever or anything like that, but it is really fun, and it's a horror classic that I think I'm going to enjoy for years to come after watching it for the first time today. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Hellraiser, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.